Welcome back, Bookworms. This is Mrs. K. I'm glad you could join me. Mimi is 10 years old and has never seen a deer before. One morning, she meets Chandra, a young buck, and they soon become friends. But Chandra is no ordinary deer, and Mimi soon goes on a magical journey that will lead her to marvelous surprises. Let's enjoy the magic of reading as we read together The Rhyming Tales of Mimi the Moon Princess, Book 1, The Making of a Princess, written by S.B. Christian and E.W. Rhodes, and illustrated by Helen Gottberg, and see where this journey of friendship leads us. A door swings open and Mimi steps out, gazing at the morning moon. A fawn enters the meadow from a nearby wood. Oh, the beauty of early June! With caution, they look at each other. Then all doubt disappears. It is the warmth and kindness in their eyes that wipe away their fears. Mimi is but 10 years old, and she has never seen a deer. She whispers with an outstretched hand, "Won't you please come here?" The little buck steps forward. He never says a word, yet Mimi seems to understand, almost as if she heard. In her mind, the words, "I am Chandra," it means God of the moon. "I have been left in this world all alone. My parents left me far too soon. I have never been away from the big woods, not until today. I've never seen one like you, but I guess that is okay." "One like me? One like me?" Mimi laughs. "Let's have some fun." They chase each other through the meadow. They run and run and run. They hide in the barn, swim in the pond, and sit by a maple tree. Time seems to slip right by. Then it is time for Chandra to leave. He walks across the meadow and into the nearby woods. He says goodbye without any words. He would have spoken if he could. It really does not matter, though. Words often get in the way. It's actions that speak loudly. They explain what words cannot say. "Come back tomorrow, please, Chandra," Mimi calls. "I'll wait by the maple tree." She watches her friend's tail bounce through the woods until she can no longer see. Mimi goes to bed that night and she dreams of a journey in the sky where Chandra and she walk together, where beauty touches more than the eye. Mimi awakens with the morning sun and skips to the maple tree. She thinks of Chandra and her mystical dream and waits patiently. A rooster crows from a distant farm. The dew glistens on the ground. A butterfly floats high above without making a single sound. There is a rustling in the nearby woods and a whisper of small hoofbeats. Chandra trots across the meadow to where he and Mimi meet. The young buck brings a forest flower. Mimi grasps it and she beams. "Thank you, Chandra. Please walk with me. I'll take you to my dream." "When I closed my eyes at bedtime, you magically appeared. The night was filled with darkness, although the moon was shining clear. The moon's glimmer paved a narrow path that led high into the sky. Where, oh, where did it lead to? There was wonder in my eyes. You raised your head, whisked your tail, and began to lead the way. And though you never said a word, I clearly heard you say, 'Follow me this way, please. There's something you must see.' We then walked along the narrow path lined with lilac trees." Oh, aren't they beautiful? "Before long, your pace quickened, and again, without words, you said, 'We must move with haste, Mimi, before the path fades as we tread.' I tried to keep up with you, but you slipped away from sight. You returned with the rising sun and said, We must come back another night." "And then I awoke, Chandra. I awoke from my dream. I didn't quite understand what it was supposed to mean. Oh, please tell me, Chandra, where does the path lead in the sky? Why did you run away so fast? Do please tell me why." "I never reached the end of the path," Chandra said without any words. "But there's magic when you reach the end. At least that's what I've heard. And it is the light that glows from the moon that makes the path shine so clear. However, when sunlight brightens the world, I'm told the path will disappear. That is why I ran so fast when the sun began to rise. The moonlit path began to fade. I couldn't see it with my eyes." "May we try again to reach path's end?" Mimi asked with great delight. "I want to see the magic. Can we try again tonight?" Nighttime soon approaches and Mimi snuggles in her bed. She slips into her dream world, thinking of all that Chandra said. Rather mystically, Chandra appears in Mimi's dream. Together they look to the sky and follow the moonbeams. They walk, they trot, and then they run on the path lit by the moon. But the sun begins to rise again. It is rising far too soon. The moonlit path begins to fade. It is time to turn around. What lies at the end of the path? Will it ever be found? Seasons change, autumn comes, and Chandra's almost full grown. He still meets Mimi every day, but one day she is left alone. She sits beneath the maple tree, yet her friend does not appear. "Where, oh where can Chandra be?" Mimi cries, with a bit of fear. She darts into the big woods. Her heart is beating fast. Mimi searches for her friend, but the woods are very vast. The trees are getting thicker, and she stumbles on a stone. As she gently tumbles to the ground, Mimi feels she is all alone. Then the magic of moonlight glows down from very high, and Chandra trots along the path that leads down from the sky. When he reaches Mimi, he nods, and she mounts his back. He turns and soars back up the path. Mimi clings to his antler rack. They race along the moonlit path as fast as ever could be. Then lightning flares from the moon. Quite a sight, most would agree. Chandra screeches to a stop. He looks upward and finally knows. The end of the path is the moon. His antlers begin to grow. The moon then whispers knowingly, "Chandra, you've been given powers. Your wisdom and your strength shine during nighttime hours. Your parents granted you magic. It rests within your name. God of the moon is who you are. That is what your name proclaims. You will guide the world with your powers of endless possibility. You will show each and every child you meet how dreams become reality. We must find a moon princess, however, to help you along the way, who speaks the language of the children and understands what they say. She will be the princess of the moon, filled with beauty and with grace. She will guide the children of the world to a most enchanting place. She will reign as princess at nighttime, but she will be a child throughout the day." Then the moon shines down on Mimi, and Chandra looks her way. Again, lightning flashes through the sky, and Luna takes the utmost care, weaving single braids so delicately through Mimi's beautiful black hair. Mimi rises upon Chandra's back with hands reaching to the sky. She then looks up to the shining moon and asks, "Princess? Me? Oh, why?" "Because you are wise beyond your years," the moon knowingly replies, "and you know everything that Chandra thinks, and that cannot be denied. Of course, being a princess is not easy. One must be thoughtful and have skill to teach the children that by reaching out, their dreams can be fulfilled, and to bring the children together from places wide and far, so they see the importance of differences, no matter what they are." "Yes, I understand." Mimi nods to the moon shining from so high. "But how will I reach the children? And will Chandra be by my side?" "Chandra is the god of the moon, and if you accept this role, the two of you together will make the world more whole. You will reach each child one by one when they go to bed at night, and you will bring them on a journey on the path of my moonlight, and you will bring them to a dreamscape that will lie upon the path, a land for all the children of the world, where there is no need for any wrath. I'll become the princess, Mimi says, climbing upon Chandra's back. The young buck rears up on 2 feet, and Mimi clings to his antler rack. They promise the moon, "We'll make you proud. We'll help all children see that you bring brightness to the nighttime that is filled with hope and peace." Then lightning flashes once again with sparkles and with flare. Luna sprinkles the sky with moon beads that sparkle in Mimi's hair. And then the buck spins around and the sun begins to rise. Mimi, the moon princess, rides upon his back, and she boldly cries, "Children, when you go to bed at night and when you close your eyes, Chandra and I will come invite you to join our journey into the sky."
If you enjoyed this story, please check it out at your local library or buy a copy from your favorite bookstore.